That's my opinion. Okay, what the hell was that book? What the hell was that book? This book was such a nosedive. First book, bad. Didn't like it. Not because the story was bad, but because the character choices were awful. Hated a lot of characters and what their roles were to play in the story, and the ones I liked were buried. And it doesn't seem to be for any, like, a good enough reason for it to justify itself further on reading through the other books. Like, I get what happens in the second book, and that's the only book I like so far. First one I still hate. And then reading the second one doesn't make me be like, the first one. I see what it was trying to do now. And it's like, I see what it was trying to do, but it is not good. Still was bad. It still was not fun to read. It was not enjoyable to read. And it sucks because the world could be interesting. I think the author developed a really cool world. Second book, good. She understood her pacing. I think she writes romance well. She does romance well. I don't think she does fantasy well. But she could. But I think it just takes a little more work and honing and editing than she actually did. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. The third book, Court of Wings and Fury. I'm getting all these names wrong. Watch that be the second book. Third book, the pink one. It's like she wanted to be the smut version of Lord of the Rings, but couldn't pull off the Lord of the Rings aspect of it. There just wasn't that much smut in this one, so it's like, if that's your gag, then I don't know who she was trying to write for. I guess not me. Clearly not me. There's a lot of setting up in this book just for it to lead to nothing that interesting or cool. Nothing all that impactful happened from anything being set up early on. Amren, her thing had no consequence, and it was random at times. Her whole thing didn't make a lot of sense to me. They're like, ooh, powerful, scary. Ooh, she won't remember us when she changes back to her original form. And then, as soon as she does that, the author makes a note from Feyre's perspective that it looks like she remembers us the second she changes back to her original form. I'm like, okay, so then that was a lie. We were building up a dramatic issue for it to just become a non-issue immediately, and for her to not attack. Nothing interesting about Amren. They made it seem like it was going to be, and then there was nothing. There was literally, and then there was no consequence because she got to come back as a human. It's like, oh, okay, so literally nothing really changed of dramatic importance. It's just so many stupid things like that. Whoever the priest is, she never ended up really doing anything all that bad, except for the one thing that we don't even get to see happen. It's just conveyed to us really quickly, which is selling out Feyre's sisters, which I'm kind of like, I couldn't give a shit about those two. Like, Nesta was interesting, but both of them, I don't know why we're supposed to care about them now, because they sucked. Because the author did such a good job of making me not like them. And in line with that, the dad, who cares? Who cares what he's doing? We don't get to see him do the thing, so there's no redemption arc for him, because I'm like, good for you for disappearing without explaining anything, or... This book would have done better if I got to see all the side characters doing their side character thing. This felt like a Game of Thrones thing where it's like, okay, and they're doing this over here, and then we pop over here, and they're doing this over here. This book would have greatly been enhanced by that, and to step away more from Feyre, because Feyre just wasn't making moves. She wasn't doing anything all that interesting. And also, I just don't believe Feyre is smart enough and trained enough to do anything valuable for anyone. She's 19 or whatever, and she didn't have an education growing up. She only learned to read, barely. She's emotional and impulsive. Like, she's so obnoxious. If anything, Nesta should have been the main character. I feel like Nesta could have done, but although they make her obnoxiously, like, just stonewalling, and I feel like she's annoying still. I was hoping there would be more for her. Maybe there's more to come after this. But, God, this book really, it disappointed me. There were so many interesting fantasy things introduced here that, God damn it, I wanted to have more meaning or something more interesting come out of it, and then just wasn't all that. It just kind of fell flat. There was a lot of promise and not good follow-through in this book. I won't go into more detail. You get what I'm saying. I have to go to work now. Goodbye.